start with? Let's start with.
I'm sitting here thinking about you tonight and all that you mean to me. I used to think I would never fall in love again. I guess I was wrong. When your heart is broken, when your wounded pride is laid to rest, baby, you'll never open your heart to anyone else. You say, but you lie. I know you're lying, baby. You see, your mind might be made up, but your heart has got its own plans. There's no one to blame but false pride, telling lies, trying to hide from feeling the pain. I know you don't wanna feel, but there's nowhere to hide. The love is calling your name from the dark. Nowhere to hide, baby. Yeah, there's nowhere to hide. So let love have its way with your heart. When love calls, love calls, love calls your name. It's on my lips, and I wish that you were still here to take me away with your kiss, and take me away from all this crazy, crazy. 'Cause too many words have been spoken, too many lies have been told, baby. You'll never do it again. You tell yourself over and over and over, you're wrong, dead wrong, baby. Yeah, there's nowhere to hide. When love's calling your name from the dark, baby. Nowhere to run, girl. There's nowhere to hide. Yeah, so let love have its way, girl, with your heart, baby. Love calls, there's nowhere to hide. Yeah, when love is calling your name, you fall apart, baby. Your love can get nowhere to hide, nowhere to run. When love is on its way, girl, to your heart, baby. When love calls your name, babe. Be low down, love's calling your name. Yeah, yeah. It's calling out for you, calling out for me, babe. Love's on its way, baby. I'm sitting here thinking about you. I'm sitting here thinking about you tonight. And how you make me feel. The sweetness of your touch. The softness of your voice.
Getting out of bed again. Can't get back in, 'cause sleep ain't gonna pay the rent. they lie to cover up a way they are inside. Baby, baby, don't you cry. Oh, you got your prize. So I know you're down when you gon' get up. I see you down when you gon' get up. I know you're down when you gon' get up. I see you down when you gon' get up. La 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 dum dum dum. La 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 dum dum dum. La 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 dum dum dum. La la dum 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 dum. La 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 dum dum dum. Ah bum 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 bum. Oh yeah. I know you're down when you gon' get up. I see you down when you gon' get up. I know you're down when you gon' get up. I see you down. I know, yeah, 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 yeah. When you gon' get up. I see you down when you gonna get up. I know when you gonna get up. I see when you gonna get up. When you gonna get up. I know you're down. When you gonna
We got the homie in the building. What's going on, Jay Blight? Oh, let's see. Hold on. All right, can you hear me better now? I ain't had a microphone up. Let me all right. Let me know if this is better, Jay Blight. Yeah, put a 1 if this is better. All right, bet.
Stronger in time. Won't go on.
Jay Blight, you still at work, bruh? No, or you at the crib? What we got going on?
That it's real, long as you know, no complaints. You're all that I feel. So
Word, all right, bet.
you must be my soul, sis. Soul, sis. Hey, sis. You must be.
Got Yachty in the building. What's going on, Yachty? Hey, let's get it.
You are so fine. See, baby, that has no right.
4K. 4K subscribers, man. Shout out to y'all.
You must be my soul sister. You must be my soul sister. You must be my soul sister.
Yeah. But man, hey, look, man. I was not expecting to hear about D'Angelo yesterday. That was crazy news. Definitely was not expecting that on or putting that on my bingo card for 2025. But anyways, man, you know, we got to do something we got to pay a little homage to D'Angelo, man. I'm really kind of upset that he didn't perform at the Roots picnic, but honestly, it wouldn't have made a difference because I wouldn't have got to see him that day anyway, because the conditions of the park were so shitty that wasn't gonna be able to make that happen. But it's all good. R.I.P. to D'Angelo, man. Appreciate you, CC. Appreciate you. Yeah, man, we done got the 4K subscribers, man. I feel like, you know, I could have got here a lot sooner. But you know what? Everything happens for a reason, and I won't complain. I'm just gonna be grateful for the fact that, hey, you know, people are subscribed and you know, want to see what your boy got going on. So shout out to y'all. Yes, it is, Jay Blake. Got OG in the building. Appreciate you, my guy. Appreciate you. Yes, sir. Went through hell. Tell my peeps, all is well. All them fools, sold for sale, sitting next to just hell. Got the homie Humble Journeys in the building. Hey, man, I can't. Look, man, I'm feeling like, damn, I should have been here live sooner with the 4K, but we live in 4K, like literally. You know what I'm saying? But we kicking it. All right, so let's see. So I got a couple more joints before we get into it, man. You know, I kind of been on some. Even before D'Angelo died, I kind of been on some neo soul type of tip, man. So, you know, we gonna keep it right here.
Jesus.
Shout out to y'all, man. Cheers to you, man. We made it to 4K. On the way to, if I can at least just make it to 10K, hey, your boy would be hella happy.
So many times you could have walked away, but I didn't have to say a word to convince you to stay. 'Cause you know, and I know this thing is real. So
We'll take it. HD, whatever. 1080p, you know.
Each day, watch you get better at this. Each moment, I'm more and more convinced. We trusted love, we took the risk.
Hey man, if you still got D'Angelo CDs, man, I know I still got all of my CDs. I never threw them away.
Just one wish, it would be to stay together. Stay together. Let's grow together. It's not much to ask of us. I know we can do it. I always knew it. Always look at me the way you do today. Treat me like a friend. Listen to what I say. 'Cause girl, I'm with you always.
Already, okay, all right. Let me get my next one ready then. Hey, I ain't go front, man. Listen to a song like this, it actually make you believe in love. Like, you know, it's actually somebody out there that's your person. You know, that can be your partner. You know, the person that you can go through the best of times with, in the roughest of times with. You know, it be songs like this, I'll be like, damn, nigga might fall in love. I appreciate you keeping hope alive. OG gonna keep hope alive for your boy. Flashlight with my name on it. Hey, damn. How Jay Blight know what I got in my house? How Jay Blight know what I got in my house? Oh man. All right, let's see. It's 9:57. Let's go 2 more songs, and then we're gonna go ahead and get into it for tonight. All right, let's see. Let's go. Yeah, let's go here, man. Because I mean, I feel like, you know, we all be going through shit, and it be feeling like, damn, you know, can things get any worse, you know? But at the end of the day, it's always gonna be all right. Gonna be all right at the end of the day. Gonna make it through.
This life can make me so confused, but it's alright. Living day by day, I feel so used, that ain't right. I just wanna run and hide.
If you got your drinks up, if you got your drinks ready, shout out to y'all. Cheers.
Alright. Any thoughts are running through my head, it's alright. Wishing to be somewhere else but here, and it's alright. I can't wait to see your face.
Yes, sir.
Your embrace, and I'm alright.
We vibing tonight. We vibing tonight.
It changes, it's alright. Never give up. Know that it's gonna be alright. People come and they go. That's just the way that it goes.
Salute.
It's alright. Sometimes the rain, it makes me sad, and it's alright. Some things in the world, they make me mad, and it's alright. In the morning when I see the sun, I know I'm not the only one, and it's alright. It's alright. Wish I had some money to pay my bills. I can't even buy that dress on sale, but it's alright. Having money don't mean a thing. Loving you is everything, and I'm alright. I'm alright, yeah. Life can bring us through big changes, it's alright.
Picky will get a shitty licky. That's a bar right there.
Jesus.
Good Lord.
That's just the way that it goes. Everything is everything, yeah. It's alright. Everything is everything. It's gonna be alright. Everything is everything. It's gonna be alright. Life can bring us big changes, it's alright. Can make us feel bad, but don't give up, yeah. Alright. People come and they go, yeah. That's just the way that it goes. That's the way that it goes. It's gonna be alright. Just hold on. Just don't give up. Yeah. It's gonna be alright. People come and they go. Yeah. That's just the way that it goes. That's the way that life goes. Yeah. It's gonna be alright. Don't you give up. It's alright. Hold on.
Oh, Lord. What are those 3 attributes, CC? Please let us know. Let us know what those 3 attributes are.
It's gonna be alright.
All right. I got one more. Then we're gonna go ahead and get into it, man. This last one, man. This one's from D'Angelo's last album, and because I don't know, man. Everybody like to play the hits, but I like to dig in the crates. And I remember when this album came out back in 2014, and the last track on it, I thought was super dope, man. But I'm gonna play part of it, and then we're gonna go ahead and get into tonight's show. All right. So this track, R.I.P. to D'Angelo, man. This last track is called "Another Life" from the Black Messiah album. Jay Blaze say he too buzzed, please. Please don't. He say his censor button is broken. Ooh.
Jesus.
Look how thick that is. Look how thick that is.
What's attractive to you, CC? I'd be interested to know. What's attractive to you? All of this right here. Man. It's definitely that time. Myself included. Got Audi in the building. What's going on? Please make sure you go ahead and like the stream. We made it to 4K subscribers. Shout out to y'all, man. Shout out to y'all. I gotta pour another shot, man. We made it to 4K. I should have been, like I said, I should have been here way sooner, but you know. Jared from Love is Blonde season 2. Jared from Subway, right?
Vic.
All right. All right. What the hell going on with y'all, man? Hey, cheers to 4K right now. So I'm glad we. Let me introduce the live stream before we get into this shit. Yo, I'm hype right now. Welcome to episode 64 of the Overnight Live Stream / podcast on this good old hump day, helping y'all get through the rest of your work week. What's going on? No, we had to kick that thing off with some neo soul real quick, with some D'Angelo. Shout out in RIP to D'Angelo, man. Definitely a legend when it comes to R&B as well as neo soul, man. So, hope y'all enjoyed those few songs that I played for y'all. But of course, like with every show, man, we gonna kick it off with some It Really Be Your Own Kids. We got some quick hits. And then really the topic for tonight, and really, as y'all see the clips that I play, according to a lot of women, man, it's really a sassy man's epidemic out here. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of quote unquote sassy men, but I just think that, we're at a point to where, men are just being more vocal about our standards and the things that we're looking for and the things that we want, and drawing boundaries, because as much as, women love to say that they want a man that is emotionally intelligent, has a high emotional IQ, when it's displayed, they don't like it, because then it requires them to actually step their shit up and to actually, put some skin in the game, So we're going to get into it, man, as y'all see as we go through a lot of these videos here tonight. So if you haven't already, man, please make sure you go ahead and like the stream. And I'm going to go ahead and go live over here on the Instagram side of the game, even though people don't be coming over. Maybe I got to add a clickbaity worth title to get people to tune in. Sassy Man Epidemic. But, I'm always going to ride for the fellas, though. But sometimes the fellas, y'all be saying and doing shit that be disappointing me for real. All right, let's see. Let me get live over here on the YouTube. On the IG side of the game. Let me know what y'all drinking on tonight. If you got a little something rolled up, let me know if you got that going on. Wipe my camera off over here. And yeah. I'll go ahead and get started for tonight. Before we let me go ahead and go live over here real quick. And we're gonna go ahead and pour one more shot ski. One more shot ski, man. Hey, I appreciate y'all for real. Hey, y'all just don't know, man. Getting to 4,000 subscribers, like, I don't know. To me, out of all the social media platforms to grow and to actually gain traction, I feel like the title. I feel like YouTube is actually the social media platform that is the hardest to grow. One, because you got to have a particular niche. You got to be consistent on YouTube. You know, your production value, the things that you're going to talk about have to be, you know, worthy of people wanting to watch. Your thumbnails, your titles, and to be able to do that consistently and to not really get in your head whenever you're not really getting the views you want, versus, you know, being on IG, TikTok. You know, you can throw up a 30-second, 15-second, you know, reel TikTok or whatever, and it's really not a lot of thought put behind it, you know. But YouTube is a different type of animal, for real. But yeah. But we gonna get into it though, man. But I appreciate y'all for tuning in each and every Wednesday. And I'm telling you, it means a lot. And I'm also grateful for the fact that I've been noticing, man, y'all be coming up in here earlier, and I be seeing the numbers go up a little sooner. You know what I'm saying? So that's what's up. All right. So let's see. So let's go ahead and get into tonight's show, man. Shout out to y'all. Shouts up to y'all. All right. So y'all know how we kick it off. It really be your own kids, man. And all right. So I don't know how many of y'all really kind of take first off, I don't know how many of y'all are actually parents or whatnot, and what type of approach that you take whenever it comes to instilling discipline and things like that into your kids. But, you know, it's a lot of people out here that choose to take the gentle parenting approach. Like, no, little Johnny, don't touch that. It's okay. And you know, we got to console him and talk about our feelings. And this little nigga is only 2 years old. He don't know how he's feeling. He don't know where he at. Look, he just here. All right. So this first video, man, I'm gonna play for y'all. Is when gentle parenting just doesn't work. It's not effective. You know what I'm saying? So let's see. Let me pull this up for y'all. And if you are watching over on Instagram, I highly suggest you come on over to the YouTube side of the game. Let me pull this up on the full screen here. It's gonna be on. Oh no, don't be on your best behavior today. Don't be on your best behavior today. All right. Nah, I need do what it is that CC does. And that is trolling. All right. So here we go. Gentle parenting.
No.
Oh, little boy. Get off of me. Don't step on me, Lulu. That's not nice. Hey. Sit down, please. Please sit down. Sit the fuck down!
Come here. Jordani, come here. Jordani, come here!
Get up, Paris. Let's go.
Stop throwing a fit. Get out there. Get your motherfucking ass up. I'm not playing with you. That's so ugly.
Callie, can you please put my purse back? Put the purse back, honey. Put the purse back now!
Theo, Abby, don't hit him. That's also not a good choice. Theo, get out. Theodore, get out of the bucket!
Bring it to mommy. Can mommy have it? Bring it to mommy right now.
Can you sit in your seat, please? I'm gonna ask you again. Sit in your seat. Sit in your damn seat! Now!
Now lay your motherfucking ass down somewhere.
Yo, I'm just saying, man, I think that gentle parenting definitely does not work, man. You know what I'm saying?
Jesus.
It definitely does not. Definitely does not work. Because kids, honestly, yo, and this is coming from someone who's been working with kids for over a decade, whether it be early intervention in the schools. Kids do not respond to you being super nice. They don't respond to you being all gentle. Now, I'm not saying that you should be incorporating corporal punishment on your kids and things of that nature, but sometimes, like, you got to establish some boundaries and some firm guidelines on who is leading here. And it's not you. It's not you. You still digging up your nose and eating your boogers. Like, you're in no position to tell me what's going on here. All right. So, I mean, all of that, please sit in your seat. Get in your seat. Telling them 3, 4, and 5 times, like, honestly, like, you gotta be with it the first time. And this is something that, for me, I gotta be mindful of with my daughter too. You know what I'm saying? Like, you gotta start off with some aggression the first time. Hey! Because they don't respond to hey. They respond, hey! And then you get their attention. So, you know what I'm saying? Like, you gotta go ahead and give them that shock factor first. Like, oh shit, what the fuck going on? Am I in trouble? You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, you gotta instill that. You gotta instill that. Let's see. All my wife or kids teachers had to do was say, I'm calling your daddy. And they act right. Exactly. I'm telling you. And I'm telling you, like, I be having to use some manipulative tactics with my students too. You want your name in the book? Y'all keep playing. I'm putting your name in the book. And the students do not want their name in the book, because whatever that means for them once they get home, that's on them. But you know what? I'm putting your name in the book. If I got to call your name one more time and it's not in a good way, I'm telling you, teacher. Matter of fact, you want me to call your mama? You want me to call your daddy? I got the telephone number. I can call him right now. And usually that makes them act right, So, so gotta get the little ones in line, because they will habitually cross over the line. Habitual line steppers. You know what I'm saying? So, all right. So next, it really be your own kids. Let's see. Let me exit the full screen on this one. And let's talk about I know if Humble Journeys is still up in here, man. I know he's a big this one of my homies right here, you know what I'm saying? One of my best friends right here. I know he's a big Will Smith fan and everything. And I mean, we all love Will Smith, The Fresh Prince, Independence Day, iRobot, Bad Boys, 7 Pounds, Ali, I Am Legend. But man, hey, Will Smith, not only has he been going through it with Jada, as we all know, but like even down to the kids, it's like, golly. All right. So Willow Smith is basically out here saying that, men don't approach women like they used to, and and things of that nature. And I mean, this is something that we talk about constantly here on the live stream, and we've given various reasons, and we've shown video evidence in 4K, or what Jay Black might say, it ain't 4K, it's HD, nigga, 1020p, whatever. We show it here live. Why, men are just not approaching women. But I feel like we gotta go back in time. We gotta go back in time and give y'all some context here, because Willow been problematic for a minute. So let's see. So this first video I'm gonna play for y'all is an interview with Will Smith. Seems like it's a pretty recent interview. And he's gonna explain to y'all what was going on with him and Willow right at the inception of whenever she came out with that song, I Whip My Hair Back and Forth. All right. So he been losing this battle for a long time. So let me get y'all's opinions. Let me get y'all's reactions on this. So let's get into it here. All right, here we go. Will Smith was fighting this silent battle for so long. Here we go.
Will, talk a little bit about how family has affected your journey.
It was probably Willow's Whip My Hair. It's 2010. I'll never forget, we were in Dublin, Ireland. Willow comes off stage. She was on tour with Justin Bieber, hit record, 20,000 kids whipping their hair in Dublin. And she comes off stage and is like, I'm done, Daddy. I was like, yeah, baby, that was a great show. She's like, no, I'm done. I'm ready to go home. And I was like, well, no, you can't go home, sweetie. You promised Mr. Jay-Z that you were going to do
Mr. Jay-Z
30 days of this tour. I said, no, Daddy, you promised Mr. Jay-Z. And I was like, sweetie, I get it, but we promised as a family, and you have to finish. And she looked at me. I'll never forget the look in her eyes. And she was like, it doesn't matter to you that I'm finished, Daddy? And I was like, well, yes, sweetie, it matters, but you can't be finished. And she was like, oh, okay. So we go back to the hotel.
Oh, watch this. Listen. Listen up.
And she came out the next morning, and she had shaved her head bald. In the middle of her Whip My Hair tour, she shaved her head bald. And it was like a magical moment. I was like, got it.
Got it. So at 10, Willow was like, yeah, nah, I'm not whipping my hair back and forth. I'm not doing it. I'm not whipping my hair back and forth. We just, we're not doing all that. So, all right. So cool. This was at 10. So I feel like and y'all let me know what y'all think, but I think with a lot of what they call them, Nepo babies, or children who come from families who have acquired a certain amount of wealth, popularity, this, that, and the third. they have it easier in life, quote unquote. And and I found this post on Twitter, a Willow just saying whatever the hell, and I was like, what is she talking about? You know what I'm saying? And I mean, I guess if you piece it together, you'll get it. But I was like, huh? What is she talking about? So let's get into it here. And let's see, let me try to all right, let's see. Let's get into it here. Cause this definitely sounds like she her mama child. She definitely is Jada's child in this one right here. So let's get into it here. All right.
The older I get, the more I realize that an ascetic lifestyle, aside from being one of the most potent ways to devote your life to honoring the holy mystery, it really just is logical. Like, participate in this tomfoolery? I think not. The older I get, the more I realize that an ascetic lifestyle, aside from being one of the most potent ways to devote your life to honoring the holy mystery, it really just is logical. Like, participate in this tomfoolery? I think not.
Okay. I'm not gonna play it a third time, but I'm just kind of confused. Okay, I really don't know what in the Kamala Harris word salad we got going on here. You know what I'm saying? I'm just utterly confused. But there were a couple red flags for me off top. All the piercings, especially the septum ring. All right, the septum ring, septum ring theory is indeed real. You know, y'all do a quick little search on TikTok and just type in septum ring theory, and y'all gonna be like, all right, I see what Jay talking about, because they all have certain qualities that you just be like, yeah, I think I'll pass. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I'm just not getting it. Lot of word salad for me. And I mean, I guess I get it in terms of, if you're living a certain, lifestyle that's materialistic, it's not really, you don't really find a lot of fulfillment from it. But it's just the way that it was worded. And it's just like, why y'all be trying to sound all fake deep and shit? Just lay it out in layman's terms for the common person to understand it. But anyways, she's went viral here over the past, I guess, couple days. Maybe y'all heard about it, maybe y'all didn't. But she's basically saying that, men don't approach women like they used to in the old days. So we're gonna play this, and y'all give me y'all thoughts on what she's saying, because I'm sorry, man, you talking about some damn the cost of living an aesthetic lifestyle and the metaphysical of it all, and the we're all just beings in the moon, stars, and quasars of it all, because the Phoenix moon is rising over Mars on a cheddar cheese crater from the moon, because it's now Virgo season and the Libra moon. And yeah, I'm just you lost me. Okay. So So Willow Smith says men don't approach women they don't know anymore. Claims dating is nothing like it used to be. How would she know what dating was back in the day? You know? How would she know? She wasn't out here. She wasn't out here in these streets, you know what I'm saying?
She belongs to the streets.
She wasn't out here in these streets like that. How would she know? But anyways, here we go.
Delusional, or people asking other people out on dates is kind of like old school. Like the last time, I don't even remember the last time someone was like, hey, would you want to go on a date with me? Like, I'm gonna start saying it again. Okay, yeah, people still hang out in a romantic way, obviously, but like to explicitly ask someone out on a date and use those specific words, especially someone that you don't really know that well, like that's like a different kind of thing. Like, would you want to go out on a date with me? Like, when was the last time someone asked you that? Am I just delusional?
You know, is she being delusional, y'all? Is Willow Smith being delusional about today's dating scene? Again, man, you know, people that hey, look, it's even affecting them on a celebrity level. Cause I mean, you know, I think that cause she got a lot of appearances, and I mean, it's not a necessarily issue, like I already done told y'all. The septum ring theory, hey, is definitely true. Y'all ain't gonna tell me it ain't. All right. But yeah, men have made it very clear. And it's just a response to what women are saying. And for some, they be like, well, why are you listening to what women say anyway? And to that point, I'm like, yeah, nah, I agree, because they just be saying whatever the fuck. But, you know, if women are saying in mass that you know, they don't want men to approach them in the grocery store because they fighting white supremacy and they're just, you know, just trying to get their groceries and things of that nature. You know, if they're saying that they don't want to be approached at the gym because they just want to work out and this, that, and the third, if they're saying they don't want to be approached at all these various places and being asked out on dates, I mean, what are men going to do in response to that? Like, all right, you know what? Out of not wanting to be labeled a creep, or, you know, for someone to turn their camera on and just catch a glimpse of our interaction and then being able to chop it up and create social media content out of it. You know what? All right, it's best for me to just jump on my phone and swipe left and swipe right. But let me, I'm gonna play this joint one more time for y'all, because she's asking the question, like, is she being delusional right now? T Baby say on IG, she say, approach me at the gym. I need all the advice and I can get a gym bae. Hey, I ain't mad at you for that, for trying to get you a little gym bae. You know what I'm saying? But all right, let's see. Here we go. We're gonna play it one more time.
Or people asking other people out on dates is kind of like old school. Like the last time, I don't even remember the last time someone was like, hey, would you want to go on a date with me?
How? Well, see, okay, I got to pause it right there, because she's saying like people and someone, like, is she talking about men coming up and asking her to go out on a date? Because I mean, in these days and times, we gotta be you know, familiar with, you know, who we're talking about. She's saying, do people not ask people out on dates anymore? Like, are you speaking of men? You speaking of women? What are we talking about here?
Like, I'm gonna start saying it again. Okay, yeah, people still hang out in a romantic way, obviously, but like, to explicitly ask someone out on a date and use those specific words, especially someone that you don't really know that well, like, that's like a different kind of thing. Like, would you want to go out on a date with me? Like, when was the last time someone asked you that?
See, when was the last time someone asked you that? People, someone, they, them. What are we talking about? Are we talking about men? We talking about women? Why don't she ask someone out on a date? How about that? We we live in a egalitarian society, you know. We're all equal in this. Why don't you go ask somebody out on a date? You know what I'm saying? I don't know. But men are definitely out here asking women for dates. Niggas is still out here thirsty. They definitely thirsty. You know, that is without a doubt. You know what I'm saying? But let's see. Uh, Jada Pinkett times 3. Can't wait for her relationships to come out like a sitcom comedy. Right. Man, please. We seen what your mama did to your daddy. Good Lord. Jesus. Man. Yeah, we seen what your mama did to your daddy. Good Lord. Embarrassing. Let's just keep it real. OG. First, no one wants to date Willow. Anybody related to Jada is dangerous. Jesus. Man. Bingo, for real. Jesus. Oh, man. Cece says, if a man isn't asking a woman out on a date, he isn't interested in courting or being with that woman. Translation, he don't like you. Yeah, that's a fact. Won't argue with that at all. Dr. Umar say the school is still coming. Boy, hey, he lying.
Stop the cap.
Boy, hey. Yeah.
Hey, bro, come on now, dog. Come on, man.
Hey, man, that school ain't coming. That school ain't coming no time soon. All right. Why are they thirsty asking a woman out on a date? It's not the fact that asking a woman out on a date is not him being thirsty, but but I do think that, you know, whenever guys are giving women a certain level of attention that's not being reciprocated, or if the only reason why she's paying you attention is because she wants some attention, then yeah, that's thirsty. That is thirsty behavior all day long. So yeah, I don't see anything thirsty about asking a woman out on a date. But, you know, I mean, if the woman is not giving any type of reciprocation in terms of, you know, if she's interested, then yeah, then no, you're being thirsty. You're being thirsty. All right. So, let's see. Before we get into this last one on It Really Be Your Own Kids, we're gonna take this one. Shots up. We taking shots to reaching 4K subscribers tonight, man. Shout out to y'all. All right. So the last one here on It Really Be Your Own Kids, man. You know, I'm gonna leave this on a positive note. And shout out to all my single fathers out here. Shout out to, you know, all my brothers out here that's, you know, trying to provide for their kids and you know, whether whether you in the house, out of the house, but most importantly, man, if you paying some child support, hey, shout out to y'all, man. Shout out to y'all. But this one right here, man, it really be your own kids. Shout out to these 3 sons right here who came together and wiped out their father's arrearages. So apparently their father was $86,000 in arrearages whenever it comes to their child support, and they all came together and paid that shit off. So here we go.
Pop, we all came together. We did another surprise for him. We all came together and released a very huge financial burden on you.
Wait, so
we lifted. Basically, what he's saying is, we see you, like everything you've been doing. You ain't gonna beg. God, our mothers, family, you did all that, and we just got a little surprise for you, man. I wouldn't say major. I wouldn't say little, but
what are you saying, Zabi? Like, what are y'all?
So y'all want me to break the news?
I'm just saying.
No, we ain't gonna break it to him. Just break the news to him. No, really, you need to soak this in, Pop. I'm glad you leaned up against the rod right now. I mean, this is something that you would least expect. But you would take, real dear because it's nature.
Okay.
So you don't have to worry about your freedom being at stake anymore. Yeah. So let them know what it is. From 1, 2, and 3, we paid off the child support. Gone. The whole balance. All 86,000. We paid ourselves. We paid ourselves.
No, man, for real. Don't.
86,000. Gone. We talk. It had free. It's real. No game. Hey, we love you, bro. We love
you. Man, y'all did that for real, man?
Yeah, we did that. For real.
Y'all didn't have to do that, though, man. Y'all didn't have to do that.
Yeah, come on, man. I'm telling you. We had to come together, and we had to make sure we got it right. We had to do it big for your birthday, Pop. Get over
y'all, man.
Yeah, you ain't gotta worry about your checks being taken no more. Your car at risk, everything.
Y'all didn't have to do that, though, man. Y'all just didn't have to do that, though.
Hey, we see you, man. God see you. We didn't have to do what you want the money.
I love y'all, dog. I love y'all.
We love you. So, Pop.
All right, shout out to these young men out here, man. They came together and they paid off their dad's arrearages, man. Because at the end of the day, like, I've talked about the implications of child support and things like that, and 86K, shit, you're gonna be paying that off for a very long time. And if you are a W-2 employee, that's coming out your check. And if you ain't, you gonna be paying. And at his age, it seemed like he might be paying child support until he leave this earth, And being in arrearages is never fun, because it definitely limits you, which I think is not right, in terms of them being able to strip your driver's license, your professional license, even serve jail time, and even if you're serving jail time, those arrearages are still piling up, so it's really kind of fucked up, and I think for a lot of fathers, it's hard for them not to look at the mother of their child or their children as like the ops, because it's like, damn, like we really couldn't have worked this out. But anyways, man, shout out to these three young men who came together, and I hope this is for real, and I hope it's not a scam. I want to see some paperwork. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't have me showing this shit and this shit was just a fucking skit the whole time, because you never know with people on the internet these days and people trying to cloud chase. But I really hope that they came together and did that. But all right, so let's get into some quick hits. All right, so the first quick hits here, man. Hey, y'all remember a few months ago when those inmates down in Louisiana broke out of the jail, and I think it was about a good 8 to 10 of them, and they captured all of them but one. All right. And the last one that they captured, this lets me know that like all this shit that women be talking online about, a man gotta make 6 figures, he gotta be this, that, and the third, is all lies. Is all cap, honestly. You know what I'm saying? Where's my where is it at? Whatever, fuck it. Yeah, it's all cap.
Stop the cap.
You know what I'm saying? And a lot of these chicks be letting you know where they belong.
She belongs to the streets.
Because, he did get arrested last week. They found him in Atlanta. And I guess supposedly he had gotten an argument with his girlfriend. But what was surprising to me, but not really though, like a lot of y'all really be liking jailbirds and thugs for real. So then you can't get mad at the men who are straight laced, have a career, have a job, try to live life righteously, and because y'all don't really want to fuck with them like that, they decide to go where they are celebrated. But anyways, so I just want to show y'all this real quick. Because again, like I say, he got arrested. He got caught up last week. And I want to go through the comments section here. And let's see if I can maybe move this over a bit. Move this over a bit so y'all can see. All right. So Derrick Groves waits extradition after capture in Atlanta. The final Orleans Justice Center escapee told the judge, "I want to return where I'm from." So here we go. And then we're going to get into these comments. Lies, we want and need those men. Okay. All right, here we go.
Do we have Derrick Groves?
Yeah, he's already here.
If you could come up, sir. I'm right here. Have a seat, if you don't mind. Good morning.
This one or the green one?
So, sir, I'm Judge Wolf. This is your extradition. I'm going to go over your rights so you can decide whether you want to waive extradition or not. Let me just ask, though, do you have any questions about your extradition rights? No. And do you want to challenge extradition, or do you want to return to Louisiana?
I want to return where I'm from.
You want to go back to Louisiana?
Yeah.
Okay. So I do find you freely, voluntarily, and knowingly are waiving your extradition rights. I'm going to sign the paperwork, and that's all we're going to do here today.
Okay. So if y'all aren't familiar why Mr. Groves is behind bars, okay, let's get into it here, all right, before we get into these comments. So apparently Groves was convicted last October and sentenced to life in prison on 2 counts of murder in connection with a 2018 Mardi Gras Day double shooting. He was also convicted of 2 counts of attempted murder and a federal firearms charge, for which he was awaiting sentence at the Orleans Parish Justice Center at the time of the jailbreak. Groves, like the other 9 escapees, has also been charged with simple escape. All right. So already sentenced to life in prison. Already. But let's look at these comments though. So here we go. So someone says him and his girlfriend had a heated argument, which led up to his arrest. Someone else said, I'm mad he ain't leave the U.S. Here we go. I don't know, y'all. He kind of cute. LOL, he knows the escape route there I would return to. Someone else says, is my eyes not working? He kind of cute.
She belongs to the streets.
Lord forgive me, but I was really rooting for him. Who is the girlfriend? Shit. That man so fine. I know he has at least 2 babies on the way from that 5-month vacation.
Jesus.
Was I the only one who threw the phone mad when they found him? Someone else said, the way y'all be lusting over these jailbirds on the internet is crazy. He still don't look like he worried about nothing. Let's see. That mugshot don't do him no justice. He cute and taller than I expected. Lord, let me go mind my freedom. His mugshot did him no justice because he kind of decent. Because he looked kind of decent. He even sounds sexy. Like, oh my God. Like, yo, this is what y'all like. This what y'all like out here. Yeah, the way that y'all are really caping for someone who has already received a life sentence for murder, escaped the jail, and they trying to get an attempted murder charge. Like, yo, y'all are wild. Y'all are wild. I don't like the woman humor in these comments. Y'all sounding like very damaged individuals. Someone else said the comments are crazy. Nah, he cute as fuck. He killed 2 people. Y'all relax. Yeah, y'all. Look, man, I be trying to tell y'all, man. It's a wrap. It's a wrap for a lot of y'all out here. But it's wild. It's wild. All right. Correction, them they. Nah, it's y'all. Y'all, you and y'all. You and y'all. All right. So let's see. All right, let's see. Next quick hits here. All right. Let's see. Let's get into this one here. All right. Man, look here. I don't know what the hell. I don't know what the hell is going on with Kim K and the Skims line, because I mean, I thought that the buffoonery, the shenanigans would stop at the fake nipples, but now we got fake coochie hair, y'all. Lord
Jesus.
Man. And I know, yeah. Let me show y'all, man. Hey, I can show you better than I can tell you. All right. So, and y'all really be giving Kim K y'all's hard-earned money for the bullshit. That lets me know. That lets me know that there is, I mean, you can sell anything. Y'all can sell anything and it just and it pop off. All right. So let's get into it, man. Let me show y'all here. Are you guys here for this? Kim Kardashian puts faux pubes on Skims. Lord Jesus Christ. Anyways, we're not paying CC no attention. All right, let's see. Here we go.
How funny are these Merkins, you guys? We have Different colors, different hair. This is insane. Skims, baby. How funny are these Merkins, you guys? We have different colors, different hair. This is insane. Skims, baby.
Y'all paying $32. Y'all are paying $32 for this shit when you can just grow it out yourself. What are y'all doing, man? What are y'all doing? Like, $32 for a faux hair micro string thong, man. Like, what are we? Yo, y'all are wild, man.
Jesus.
Y'all are wild, man. Like, I'm really utterly just.
Hey, bro, come on now, dog. Come on, man.
I'm disappointed. I'm disappointed. I'm really disappointed in y'all. Like, y'all really out here paying damn near $40 after shipping to your place. Whew, boy, let's see what they saying down in the comments, though. Somebody said nobody wants this. We can grow out our own. I already got this right now as we speak. I'm good. The hell is this? The hell is this? Why is this even a thing? Someone please tell me. Is that a new style or something? Oh, this is perfect for fetish content. Looks itchy as fuck. Y'all just don't know. These finna go viral in the OnlyFans community. $32 for hair you can most likely grow on your own. Man. Look, right when you thought that, like, you know, the human race just couldn't get any dumber. Women, y'all supposed to be so smart, so educated, you know, so much better than men and all this and that, but y'all are really out here paying for coochie hair thongs. Y'all paying for coochie hair thongs, man. Oh man, that is wild. Okay, that's crazy. That is crazy, man. All right, let's see. Next quick hits here. Since we here, man, you know, I meant to talk about this last week, but speaking of like OnlyFans and things of that nature, I put on my morning thoughts last week. I said something to the effect of, you know, you can't be you can't be strong, independent, you don't need no man, but then have an OnlyFans, because essentially you still need men to support your OnlyFans. You know what I'm saying? Because when in mass, women are not the ones that are going to be your biggest supporters on said platform. It's gonna be men. So to be all on this, you know, I am woman, hear me war, and you know, y'all beating y'all chest and getting fake coochie hair, growing your coochie hair out and your armpit hair out. Like, y'all still need us to even you know, make it on OnlyFans. But you know, let's just go ahead and see what it's like for women out here that are, you know, strong, independent, and you know, don't need a man, and take you through the life of a strong and independent woman. Shout out to all the strong, and independent women out here, man. Shout out to y'all. All right, let's see. Here we go. Let's get into it. Yikes. Yikes.
Oh my god. Wait, let go of me. I can do it myself.
Oh, shit!
Nothing beats a jet. Okay.
Look.
This is a package from hell.
Yeah. Shout out to y'all, man. Hey, shout out to the strong. Shout out to the strong, independent women out here who don't need no man for nothing. Y'all do it all on y'all's own. Hey, as a matter of fact, we're gonna take a shot to y'all, man. Shout out to the strong, independent women out here who, hey, jumping over mountains, leaping over tall buildings and skyscrapers, and on y'all superwoman shit, man. Boss babes. Hey, shout out to y'all. And shout out to Mary, man. Shout out to Mary. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate you. Yeah, man. 4K subscribers, and it's only going up from here. Only going up from here. All right, so let's see. All right, let's see. Next quick hits here, man. All right. Would y'all attend this class? Now, before I play the video, I got 2 videos. And after the first one, y'all gonna get the gist of it. But just based on how I describe this class, just based on the caption, would you or would you not attend this class? All right. So let me read it for y'all. All right. So this is sensory energetics. Okay, here we go. In sensory energetics, the connection between 2 bodies can become a bridge for healing. When 2 people sit back to back, holding each other with their arms, their nervous systems begin to synchronize. In this video, Master Daniel activates key points in the chest and abdomen, releasing deep blockages and allowing energy to flow in both directions. What happens next is not just individual, it's shared. A mirror effect where every movement, vibration, or exhale helps the other let go. For facilitators, this practice shows how partner work amplifies release, heightens sensitivity, and opens new possibilities in the art of guiding energy. Now, whenever I hear that, it sounds like shit. Okay. Let me do some healing. Let me heal. Let me heal. But as I see it play out, I'm like, I don't know if I want to do this. I don't know. But y'all let me know what y'all think, man. If y'all gonna go up in the class, all right? All right, here we go. Master Sensei here. Master Daniel. All right, here we go.
Lower your arms. Nice.
Get the demon out.
Lower your arms. Nice.
Now, y'all.
You don't find that suspicious? You don't find that suspicious?
I find that quite suspicious. That's just if you ask me. But who am I? I'm just a random guy here on the internet just trying to help y'all get through y'all work week. But just looking at this here, y'all. Now, not to put too much of my own personal business out here for y'all, but I've had some great vagina in my days, all right? And even the greatest of said energy from down below has never had me acting like this. I'm sorry, all right? You know what I'm saying? Now when you get that release, when you oh shit. Yeah. But come on now. They doing a lot. And you know what I'm saying? Hey, you could attribute that maybe to, this being two Caucasian women, whatever. And like, all right, you know what? They be to some people, they be like, look, they be on some other shit anyway. But I want to play another video from this same from Master Daniel. All right. Now, before I play the video, of course, I got to give y'all the description, the caption, and everything, because I just want to see from y'all how y'all would feel about it. So, in this video here, hold up before the hips and lower back hold more than just posture. We about to put y'all up on game here in case y'all want to visit Master Daniel here. All right. The hips and lower back hold more than just posture. They store years of tension, emotions, and unprocessed stress. Yeah, sorry. In this video, as the man lies face down on the table, his hips begin to move rhythmically up and down, a natural response of the body releasing what's been held deep within. These subtle waves are not forced. They're the body's ways of restoring flow and balance through the spine and pelvis. In sensory energetics, we see this as a sign that the nervous system is awakening, the body remembering how to move, feel, and heal on its own. Okay, so just letting y'all know. All right. So now that y'all have the caption and the description of what y'all are about to see, let's get into it. All right, here we go. My man face down. He about to move them hips rhythmically. All right, Master Daniel. Here we go.
Jesus.
Y'all can't tell me he ain't just get one off, and I'm just.
Why are you gay?
Who says I'm gay?
You are gay.
Yeah, I'm just. Y'all. I just don't get it, y'all. I just, there's some things in life where I'm just like, there's no way that this grown man is gonna have me just humping this massage table and actually come. I mean, it sounds like my man is coming to orgasm here. Oh my Lord. Okay. All right. Yeah. I'm just like, man, look now.
You don't find that suspicious?
Oh man.
You don't find that suspicious?
I beg your pardon. I beg your pardon. Like, come on now.
Hey, bro, come on now, dog. Come on, man.
Come on, man. All right, let's see what they saying in the comments, though. You know what I'm saying? Somebody said, OMG, what the fuck did I just watch? You're probably wondering how you got here. Yeah, me too. About 9 months, they will expect a baby massage table. For real. He definitely ejaculated all in the massage table. Yeah. There should be a warning on this video. I had this on loud volume. Now I look like a perv. Diddy school for extraordinary back shots. So he definitely busts on that man massage table, humping the table, hand thrust assistance, moaning, climaxing, lifeless at the end, farting. What is happening? Say that ghost was tearing bruh up. Somebody else said backshot trainer. People really come up with anything these days. That's why I said, man. That's why I said, like, look, man, you can sell anything. You can sell anything in this world. And as long as people see value in it, they will pay the money for it. Again, this is not something that I myself would particularly engage in, but to them, they must love it. And if they like it, hey, I ain't gotta love it as long as they like it, man. Shit, fuck it. So all right, man. So anyways, man. All right, so let's see. Let's do one more quick hits here, and then we're gonna get into who gonna be the boys. All right. So all right. So let's see. So this last one here, man. I know if y'all have been paying attention to these internet streets and the whole Aisha Curry, Steph Curry, he needs to divorce his wife. She wants to be out here in the street. She wanna be with these niggas. She wanna get all the attention and this, that, and the third. Ah, man. Now, the couple clips that have been going viral from her recent interview on the Call Her Daddy, Call Me Daddy podcast, those clips have been viral, and it's not really the best look for Aisha Curry. Now, unlike a lot of y'all folks, I like to actually go and get the full context, right? Like, I want to go and, look at the interview, look at the podcast in its entirety. Are some of these clips being taken out of context and, whatever? Now, I will say the clips that have been going viral, I can understand why they're going viral. If you look at the entire interview, you may look at it a bit differently. There's different ways that you can look at it. Because for me, looking at the entire interview, I'm like, all right, I see what people are saying, but then at the same time, like, yeah, I don't know. Like I say, it's different ways you can look at it, especially considering previous interviews that she's done, especially when, she talked about how she was kind of disappointed that she wasn't really getting male attention and things of that nature. And it's just because of the simple fact that, like, yo, you're married to the probably the best shooter in NBA history. And, he lives a squeaky clean, lifestyle with you and the kids. Like, they actually respect you. That's actually a sign of respect that dudes are not in your inbox and trying to get at you, because of the type of guy that you're with. But anyway, so a few years ago, RIP to the GOAT, KS, Kevin Samuels. He actually predicted this about Ayesha Curry. And I just kind of want to get y'all's opinions and viewpoints on this. And you know what, man? It's funny to me that whenever I post my before I get into this video, whenever I post my morning thoughts, and that's really what it is. It's thoughts. I mean, I see dating and relationships from the man's point of view, and it's funny to me that just because I have a certain opinion about what I see when it comes to women, people who respond to my morning thoughts and my close friends, they'll automatically say, oh, they'll call me Kevin Samuels. Oh, you Kevin Samuels 2.0. You don't like women. You, whatever. And it's like, because I have an opinion, just because y'all are putting this out here on the internet for people to react to, and not only that, but then just personal experience, previous experience of other men who are single and this, that, and the third. But y'all want to call me Kevin Samuels 2.0, quote unquote, as if that's gonna be an insult to like try to shame me. And I'm like, I'm simply just giving my opinion. But if you want to call me that, all right, whatever. You know what I'm saying? But anyways, man, let's get into this Ayesha Curry clip here. And I don't know. Again, well, I'll talk about it after this. But here we go. All right, so let's see. Kevin Samuels was right about Ayesha Curry before he died 4 years ago. So let's see. So before I play the video, Kevin Samuels was right about Ayesha Curry. He called it out 4 years before he passed, and now everything he said has come true. Modern women keep proving him right. He wasn't hating. He was telling the truth. When she wants attention more than her man, Kevin Samuels spoke facts. Nobody listened. All right, because it's easier to shame and use sign language. All right, so let's see. So here we go.
I didn't want kids. I didn't want to get married. I thought I was going to be career girl, and that's it.
We wouldn't know about Ayesha Curry if it wasn't for Steph. She married a guy that she thinks she's better than. And honestly, she's jealous of him. She's jealous because I'm sitting at home, pumped out 3 kids, and he's on TV every day. He's getting all the fame. He's getting all the red carpet treatment. He's getting all this. And only time she gets attention is attention that he deflects to her. He tries to put her in the spotlight. He tries to put her front and center. And guess what? If she had what it takes, she'd already be there. And that's what's not being told. Will Smith married Jada Pinkett. Jada Pinkett had a modicum of success, but she was never nowhere close to being what Will was. Let me tell you what I fear is going to happen. I fear this is what's going to happen. She's going to end up divorcing him.
Right.
It's going to get to a point to where it is intolerable.
Right.
It is not going to change. She does not view Steph Curry as the NBA All-Star world champion basketball player. She views Steph Curry as this guy that her mom and dad, her parents told her, you need to marry and secure the bag.
Ooh-wee. I didn't.
Man. I mean, if you listen to the Call Her Daddy podcast, I mean, if you listen to it, he's pretty accurate on that. Because in the interview, she was talking about how she was out in LA, she was trying to pursue acting, modeling career. She thought that she was gonna be this boss babe, and that, you know, Steph Curry wasn't as talented as he was, and how he just wanted to be a high school, you know, basketball player. You know, but funny how life turns out. And now, you know, he's considered as one of the GOATs when it comes to, you know, shooting and playing ball. And, you know, my thing is, this is like, hey, nah, I ain't even gonna say that, because whatever, it's not even worth saying. But I just think that you know, whenever it comes to Steph and Ayesha, they're definitely on the time. They're on the clock for sure. You know, I don't think that and it's crazy that, again, man, you look at some of the top black men that, you know, people or couples that people admire and look up to. You got Steph and Ayesha Curry. Ayesha Curry up here talking about, you know, I wouldn't have kids, and I thought I was gonna be, you know, Sex in the City, living my life, blah blah blah, he this and that. Even though she did say some things that, you know, were positive towards Steph. So I'm gonna shoot her some bell on that. But then, you know, you look at Will and Jada, you know, J. Cole had to switch up his lyrics because he don't want that Jada and that Will love after the red table talk, you know. And not to mention, Ayesha Curry was on the red table talk talking about how she felt like she wasn't getting enough attention. That was red flag there. Okay. Then you got, oh Lord, I hate to even bring up this couple, because y'all really gonna be mad. CC, don't get mad at me. But Audi, don't get mad at me. Audi, don't get mad at me. Y'all don't get mad at me. But, you know, whenever you talk about Barack and Michelle don't do nothing but straight up talk shit about Barack on her podcast too. And it's just like, golly, you got men out here that are performing on the highest of levels, and they can't even get their women to just be quiet and to just be like singing his praises. You know what I'm saying? It lets me know that, like, man, I ain't got no chance. All right. You know, but oh man, crazy. That is crazy. That's insane, man. But Aisha Curry, she definitely want to be in them streets. But the thing is that, you know, at the end of the day, it's like there's nothing out here for you in these streets, Miss Ma'am. There is nothing for you out here in these streets but wolves and dogs and ow, 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 that's willing to just, hey, you know, pipe you down and send you home, because niggas be knowing, like, look, man, I can't compare to this nigga Steph Curry. Like, only thing I can do is probably just pipe you down better than him, and I'm gonna send you on your way. But if you like that, hey, whatever. But yeah, it's really nothing out here for Aisha Curry. She better stay where she at. And I don't know what type of prenuptial agreement that they have, if they have one, period. But man, I don't know. It would be in both their best interest to just maybe stay married, and they do the Jada and Will thing, or what we're even seeing with Barack and Michelle, and how they really be living kind of separate lives. But that's neither here nor there. But all right, let's see. I think I'm yeah, okay. It's 11:30. All right, let's see. I'm gonna save some of these other quick hits for another day. All right, so let's see. Let's get into who gonna be the boys. All right, so before we get into that, go ahead and take one more shot ski for tonight. We celebrating 4K subscribers here on the channel, so shout out to y'all. Okay, so let's get into who gonna be the boys, and this really kind of ties into the topic for tonight's show in terms of, you know, this sassy man epidemic. All right. Mary says, I thought they were in an open marriage. I don't know what kind of situation they got going on. I don't know what kind of situation Will and Jada got going on. I mean, I guess that's the rumor. It's alleged, but I have no clue. All right. So, so this first one, man, if you don't know my stance on bonnets, especially whenever it comes to men, boys wearing bonnets, I'm just not a fan. I'm not a fan of it. I actually despise men and boys who wear bonnets, because it's like, nigga, for what? Why are we, yo, when women say that men are being sassy these days, this is what I think of. Men wearing bonnets, men, you know, doing things that women would do, you know. And shout out to, cause you, this is why it's important to have strong male leadership. That's why it's important to actually have some toxic masculinity, you know. But you know, here we go. How can you say Baldy? Who you talking to? Jay Blight? What? Anyways, all right, so what we got up here on the screen, man? Yeah, I changed this YN life for the better, cause, good Lord, man, Jesus. All right, here we go.
What's up with you, gang? Only girls do that shit. Why you got stars all on your face and shit? Fix your shit up.
Nah, I just like to take care of my skin, you know?
No, that's the excuse. That's where they start. They start right there.
There's a difference between taking care of your skin and putting these little ass stars on your face.
They start saying shit like that. I just like good hygiene. You a nigga.
I mean...
Why you got stars on your face, nigga?
They pimple patches, I swear they is.
No, bro, I know what they is. The hoes do that. You the hoes right now. You look like the hoes. One more clothing, one more artifact away from the hoes. You have a bonnet on. You got a fucking ring camera light flashing all on you. You got fucking stars all on your face. We gotta straighten our young men up in America. Take that shit off your fucking face and let your pimples show, nigga. You a nigga. We need to see that you going through puberty, nigga. Take that off your, yeah. The other one too. Take the other one up, yeah. All right, you like a young man now. You starting to like a young man. Now take that.
All right, now, you know, just because you a nigga don't mean that you shouldn't pay attention to your skincare. All right, you know what I'm saying? That's just being a decent human being who cares about their body and loving themselves. All right, you gotta love yourself, man. All right, so there's actually nothing wrong with skincare. All right.
That fucking bonnet off. Take that fucking bonnet off. You gotta be a nigga, bro. When you a nigga, you gotta struggle, nigga. When you just ugly, nigga, we niggas. Take that shit off your head, gang. Take it off, bro. Take it off, bro. Yeah. Now you like a young fucking man. Yeah, nigga. Yeah. We gonna change this shit, nigga. Take them fucking bonnets and all that shit off, nigga. You good. God got you, nigga. You hear me? Dap me up, nigga.
Soon as you did go
Stay in fucking school, young nigga. Fuck out of here. These young niggas out here doing way too much. Why you
Shout out to him, man. You know, because again, I mean, you let the mamas raise the boys, man, and this is the exact result that you gonna get, and then y'all gonna turn around and talk about where all the real men at. All these men are out here being sassy. These men are in their feelings. These men do things that women do, but this is how y'all choose to raise y'all boys, though. You know what I'm saying? Like, nah, we not. Again, man, I just there's absolutely nothing wrong with, you know, being masculine, presenting as masculine, and just, you know, being the way that, you know, your God or whoever designed you. You know what I'm saying? Hey, we got Norman in the building. Hey, Norm, I'm gonna need you to be on your best behavior tonight. But shout out to Norma in the building. And you know, if y'all want to hook up on a couple, you know, items out here, Norma, she's the one you want to holler at. For real. You know, she can get you that exclusive high-end shit, you know, for the low ski. So you know, holla at the homie Norma. But yeah. Let's see, you have to have poor skin routine. Yeah, I mean, again, man, I mean, I don't see anything wrong with a man actually taking care of his skin, you know, taking care of his body. I mean, you know, that's a part of masculinity. Like, I'm sorry, I don't care what other men say out here as far as, like, you know, why you got so many different, you know, for me, beard products, you know, lotions, creams, colognes. Like, motherfucker, I like smelling good. I like looking good. I like feeling good. You know what I'm saying? But yeah. So that's where we at with that. All right. So let's see. Next on Who Gonna Be the Boys? Let's see. Okay. All right, job interview. Little skit right here I thought was funny. You know what I'm saying? So on this next one here, let's see. Yeah, job interview to test if you are straight, cause you know some of y'all niggas.
Why are you gay?
You know what I'm saying? You gotta ask questions.
You are gay.
Gotta ask questions. All right, let's see. Here we go, man. Try to go live over here on whatchamacallit, on TikTok. But I don't know if I played this last week. I might have played this last week. I don't know. Y'all let me know. I can't remember. But anyways, here we go. Yeah, we tested to see if my nigga's straight. Here we go.
So before I give you this job, I just want to check if you're straight or not.
Okay, sir.
I think I did play this.
What does tea mean?
Sir, tea is a beverage that you share with a friend.
Okay. Drag?
Drag. Oh, drag is when you like roast someone, you know, like I'm roasting my friends. Bro, I'm dragging you.
I think you're doing pretty well. Next, I want to show you. You know this?
Oh.
What magazine was that?
What magazine?
Okay. Wow. So far, so good. I just have one last question for you.
Yes, sir.
What color is this?
Sir?
What color is this?
Sir, it's fuchsia, sir.
Now I got you.
No, sir, no, it's clearly a shade
I think we're done. Thank you for coming.
Sir, it has nothing to do with
Cheers.
Yo, my man Pat.
Sir, please, I really need this job.
We're done.
What's going on?
So before...
All right. Oh, man. My man was like, yo.
Why are you gay?
Why are you gay?
Who says I'm gay?
You know what I'm saying? Kara, if you watching over here on the IG side of the game, I highly suggest you come on over to the YouTube side of the game. I still got the same name, but I'm sharing my screen, so I can't really show you what I got going on over here on IG. So let me go ahead and pin that comment. So you can come on over to YouTube at JMO704. But yeah, you know what I'm saying? Who gonna be the boys, man? Who gonna be the boys? All right, so let's see. Next video here, man. All right, this one right here, I ain't gonna lie. This one's crazy. This one's crazy because I really got to question a lot here. Okay. So apparently, oh man, yo, yeah, it's a lot of questions that need answers, most certainly. So let me go ahead and pull this up. And again, man, if you're watching over on IG, come on over to YouTube. So the caption reads for this video: his homies pulled up on him to show him they got a video of him getting topped off by a ninja, and he said he paid me.
Why are you gay?
Oh Lord.
Who says I'm gay?
Stop the cap.
You are gay.
Jesus.
Okay. So let's see what we got. Let's see what we got going on here, man. It's a lot of gayness going on here, but here we go.
Looking for you, bro. I need to see all you my screen. Put the radio on, okay? You a whole punk out here, bro. What the fuck is wrong with you, dog? That is you, nigga. How the fuck that ain't you? How the fuck that ain't you, bro? Look at that shit. You a whole punk out here, bro. You around nigga every day, bro. You get your dick for about a punk, dude. How's that crazy? You crazy for doing this shit. He paid. That man ain't paid. So that make it right because he paid you? Huh? You around nigga every day, bro. The whole time you a punk, fool. That shit crazy. Like that shit, bro. Then the nigga who recording that shit, nigga. Get out the car now! Get out! Been looking for you, bro.
Okay. Okay. Okay, so apparently this how y'all got the footage is wild though. So let me play it one more time, and then we just gonna go through it bit by bit, man. Where y'all at? Y'all gotta let me know, man. Am I all right? First off, all right, man. I gotta pause it. How did the homies get the footage? And then, as the homies, y'all sat up there and watched it. Y'all sat up there. Pause. 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 Y'all sat up there and watched my nigga get sucked off. Pause. By another grown man. Y'all watched it in its entirety, and then y'all got the nerve to confront my man about him getting topped off by somebody. I don't know. Like, it just all seems a bit hypocritical and contradictory to me. Okay, but
You a whole punk out here, bro. What the fuck is wrong with you, dog?
look at his face. He's like, "Nigga, are you serious?" Look, man. I need some input from y'all. Am I tripping here? Is my stream is am I talking to myself here? Cause good lord. All right.
It's you, nigga. How the fuck that ain't you? How the fuck that ain't you, bro? Look at this shit. You a whole punk out here, bro. You around nigga every day, bro. You get your dick so bad, punk, fool.
Why did they seem so excited to confront my man about this though? And my thing is too, is like, yo, again, how did you get the footage? Are y'all messing around with the same man? Like, how do we not know that the same man that recorded this, whatever, your homies wasn't also getting domed off by him too? Like, why y'all up here? I don't know. It almost seems like you might be a little jealous. Yeah.
God, they crazy. You crazy for doing this shit. He paid. That man ain't paid. So that make it right because he paid you? Huh?
He said he paid him for it. I mean, I'm kind of curious to know how much you got paid for it. In the comments, they saying $300, but
nigga every day, bro. The whole time you a punk, fool. This shit crazy. You like this shit, man? Then the nigga who recording that shit, nigga. Get out.
Yeah, I don't know, man. Y'all gotta let me know. Y'all gotta let me know what y'all think, man. Y'all gotta let me know what y'all think, man. All right, let's see. Jay Blight say he about to get up out of here, man. Hey, keep the stream rolling. At least keep the stream rolling. In the background or something. But all right, let's see. All right, so let's see. Here we go. Last couple of videos, and then we're gonna get up out of here, man. Trying to get up out of here like right after midnight. All right, so my thing is that people love, I don't know like what it is about people loving to, and this kind of even goes into the previous video, like how people will say and do anything to shame and police black men whenever it comes to, the things that we prefer, things that we like, what we're into, what we're not into, and this, that, and the third. He's like, I ain't when I fall asleep, but I'll mute it. Yeah, nah, bro. You ain't gotta Yeah, nah, bro. I appreciate you though. I appreciate you, man. All right, so let's see. So let's get into it, man. Exhibit A. I got 3 videos here. Surprise, surprise. We got Brit in the building. What's going on? You made it just in time. All right, so let's see. Before we do this, because we are celebrating making it to 4K subscribers, I'm gonna take one more shot for tonight, but let me grab my other bottle and we're gonna get that going, and then we're gonna play 3 videos, and then I'm gonna send y'all on y'all's way. So give me just 1 second here. Like I said, 1 second. We're gonna take one more shot ski for making it to 4K. Again, man, I appreciate y'all for tuning in each and every Wednesday. Feeling like, again, man, I should have been at 4K a long time ago. Probably should have been at 4K like 2 years ago. But nevertheless, like I said, I'm gonna be grateful for where we at. So, cheers. Shout out to y'all. Oof. Okay. All right, let's see. Here we go. So that was okay, yeah. All right, let's see. Here we go. So like I said, women will try to shame. Y'all will say and do anything to try to shame and police black men. All right, let's see. Here we go. Right here. First video. All right, here we go. All right, so according to this guy here, he, as you will witness, he seems like he's part of the rainbow community, but he says black men dating patterns is a tell-all. All right, here we go.
I said that a lot of black men who date Caucasian women are bisexual.
That's one hell of an opening statement. You see where this video is going. Viewer discretion is advised.
I admit that. Say this time and time again. Black men want to explore their sexuality. They want to be bisexual in private and homophobic in public. And these are the avenues in which they are allowed to do that.
Let me pause real quick. So his opening statement was black men who date white women are bisexual. Sometimes some people should not be given an opportunity to let things come out of their mouth. Pause, because that was insane. But let's keep going.
As a man that's never dated a white woman in my life, I can't seem to understand why interracial dating is so bothersome for a lot of y'all. So much so that you're willing to attach it to being homosexual, which makes no sense. And not even within reason. You are simply saying the reason they get with white women is so that they can do extracurricular rainbow activities. You're saying they want to do those activities and not be judged by it, and the only woman that'll accept that is a white woman. What gave you the impression that white women would even want to participate in anything like that?
Because they're not subjected to, oh my God, he might be, out there sleeping with men, when we're not around and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? Because black women got common sense and they have female intuition and stuff like that, and all the things are the thing.
Okay, so let me double down on what I was just saying. So what you're telling me is black men get with white women so they can do rainbow activities and not be judged. And they know they can't do it with black women because black women have common sense and intuition, so they can point out and seek when a man is trying to play both sides of the fence. Also, insinuating that other women don't have that same kind of common sense or intuition. The argument is not even sound. Not only is it stupid, right? The argument itself, not only is it stupid, one thing is clear to me. Anybody that agrees with this kind of take pours their milk before they put the cereal, puts on their shoes first before the rest of their outfit. Because this is the dumbest shit I've ever heard, let alone the poorest attempt I've seen to shame black men because they want to date outside of their race. Y'all are open and willing to accept anything except this, it doesn't make any fucking sense to me. Y'all support over-sexualized communities. Y'all support y'all kids displaying mature characteristics at an early age. Y'all support gender transition for young kids. Y'all support black women getting with white men and try to mask it as something completely different when it's the same exact thing. It's still interracial dating. Y'all support the destruction of black families by promoting hyper-independence. Y'all support open prostitution. But when it comes to black men dating white women, that's where you draw the line. And y'all will say and do anything just to try and prove y'all narrative. This shit is insane. I'm not saying all Caucasian women go for that type of stuff, but I see some that say, oh, no, you can't pull that shit over here. You know what I'm saying? But a lot of them are. A lot of them are down with that type of stuff. You know what I'm saying? A lot of them are, you know. And, you know, a lot of people try to say that I'm crazy, and then people making videos calling my mom all type of, you know, bum bitches and shit like that. Oh, you know, I'm a Caucasian, I'm a black man, I like Caucasian women and stuff like that, and I'm straight. You straight get your ass ate. You know what I'm saying? You like your bookie play with. You like. Okay, I've heard enough. I've heard.
I think I've heard enough too. Okay, all right, because again, man, I'm honestly, I'm over a lot of things whenever it comes to both men and women, specifically black folks, you know, trying to shame or police heterosexual black men whenever it comes to preferences that they may have, and how they want to live their lives. Like, it's just so funny to me. Like my man said in the video, how, you know, in the culture we will celebrate and tolerate the most ratchet shit, but y'all draw the line at a black man wanting to date outside of his race. But then in the same token, y'all, a lot of black women will say, whenever I see, this is what they'll say, and I've heard it before. Don't make me pull it up, all right? Because I be coming with receipts, because it's not just me just talking out of my ass. All right, so I'll hear on, you know, different podcasts, different TikToks or whatever, you know, black women will say whenever they see a black woman dating a white man, they just look at it as, you know, they're just tired. They're tired, you know, and they just want to live in their they want to be in their divine feminine, you know, and they're just tired of dealing with black men. But when it comes to black men dating out, he just took the easy way out. He took the easy way out. And it's like, yeah, damn, you damn right. All right. You know, I'm gonna take the easy, because my thing is this, man. You know, we've watched enough. We 64 episodes in. We watched quite a few. Pop the balloons. I've played video after video after video of, you know, dating standards, going through the delusional calculator. You know, even in these videos, the next couple ones I'm gonna play for y'all, and it's just like, I hear y'all. You know, even with the video that I played last week with the white liberal women versus the black conservative women, and I think for a lot of brothers, whether they will admit it or not, you know, I think that for a lot of black men, if they heard, you know, some of the talking points from the conservative women from last week, they would be like, yo, like I could really get with that. Like I could appreciate a woman who, has some morals and values and just ideologies that kind of align with me or whatnot. But anyways, let me move on, man. Let me move on to this next video. Exhibit B here, which is homosocial. Now, hey, men out here being, it's a sassy man epidemic, pandemic out here. So let me pull this up. Don't want to pull. Let's see. Nah, let me say that for last. Let me save that one for last. And pull this one up first. All right, give me just 1 second, y'all. All right, let's see. Here we go. 2 more videos, and then we're going to call it a night. All right, so the caption reads, she says, when women in relationships let themselves go and fall off, it's often the man's fault. Good Lord, man. Look here, man. Look here. Where my sound effect at, man? Golly. Yeah.
I'm done with life, and it's all Jermaine's fault. It's always Jermaine's fault.
It's always Jermaine's fault. She says your woman is a reflection of you. So I want to get y'all's views and opinions on this right here. Let's get into it.
Expound on the comment you were saying that in relationships it's not just the men who get too comfortable, it's also the women who get too comfortable. And you mentioned like you used to look good and now you showing up in a bonnet. Men might not want to hear this, but your woman is a reflection of you. And I've never seen a woman who is loved correctly and healthily fully let herself go without her man intervening. So when we hit those moments of we starting to fall off, that affirmation, that confidence building, baby, let's do this, let's get you together. A man can bring you back to yourself as his reflection in such a way that she gonna take that bonnet off. She gonna wanna look good for you. If you ever wanna see how well a man is loving his woman, see how well she takes care of herself. And you'll see a woman so put together like, man, I know you being loved at home. I could tell by the way your skin glowing. I could tell by the way your edges is laid. I could tell by the way your nails is done. Versus you look at a woman who done had all the energy sucked out of your life. He putting you through it over there, girl. Your hair ain't been done in months. You ain't shaved them. I was gonna expound on the comment you ain't shaved them legs in a minute. So if you feel like the woman is letting herself go, ask yourself, your woman is your reflection. Am I loving her correctly to the point that she wants to show up as her best self? What can I do to even take her away from herself, right? Because as our safe spaces, sometimes it's not your man doing anything wrong. We deal with a lot of mental stuff. Sometimes your mind is attacking you. Sometimes your emotions is getting the best of you. I need you to come and fight for me. So keeping me safe ain't just keeping me safe in the streets. Keep me safe from myself so much that I don't get to attack myself. And you come and intervene on my behalf when I start to let myself go instead of leaving me or cheating. You ain't shaved them legs in a minute.
Okay. Now that we done heard that from the beginning. Oh man, it's so much, man. But before we get into the breakdown, man, this is gonna be the last call. The last call. It's 12:03. Yeah, it's the last call because I definitely got to put some food in my stomach. Good Lord. All right, let's see. Shout out to y'all, man. Last call here. And yeah, let's go back to the first clip And
saying
y'all let me know, man. Cause I'm honestly, some of the things she said, I'm like, okay, I can somewhat agree with, but a lot of it is just like, again, it's like, where is the accountability? Where is the accountability? All right. Y'all real quiet over there. Y'all ain't said nothing. I guess y'all either sleep or y'all just watching, which is cool. And I'll just give my commentary and then I'm gonna get up off of here. I got one more video after this and then I'm getting up out of here. Here we go.
In relationships, it's not just the men who get too comfortable, it's also the women who get too comfortable. And you mentioned like you used to look good and now you showing up in a bonnet. Men might not want to hear this, but your woman is a reflection of you.
Whoa, pause there. She really just contradicted herself, right? Because she started off by saying like women get hella comfortable, men get hella comfortable. Okay, I do realize that there is a certain level of comfortability that people do get in whenever they enter into relationships because they feel like, yo, you know what, I done found my person. People after a while, once the newness and the butterflies and the, for a lot of y'all old as hell, but y'all still be experiencing puppy love. And after that shit wear off, it's like, all right, yeah. Now I'm dealing with the real person now. Y'all done got comfortable and the same things that y'all was doing when y'all first got together, y'all ain't doing no more. Like, let's just keep it a buck on both sides. I'm not saying it's all women. I'm not saying it's all men, but on both sides, people stop doing what they used to do when they were trying to get that person. All right, here we go.
And I've never seen a woman who is loved correctly and healthily fully let herself go without her man intervening.
Pause. We just seen that with we got 3 perfect examples. Steph Curry, Will Smith, Barack Obama.
So when we hit those moments of we starting to fall off, that affirmation, that confidence building, baby, let's do this, let's get you together. A man can bring you back to yourself as his reflection in such a way that she gonna take that bonnet off.
False. No. Because how long have black men been complaining, saying, sister, take the bonnets off? When women would show up on Kevin Samuel's show, he would shout, oh, we got the bonnet crew in the building. Monique tried to get y'all to take y'all bonnets off. And it was such a shit show, firestorm, that y'all were ready to cancel Monique. Y'all were ready to cancel anybody who had any type of criticism about just the bonnet by itself. Let's not talk about, and if she talking about falling off, we got to talk about the weight. All right. And y'all already know how I like them, but even then, we'll talk about that later. But here we go.
You're gonna want to look good for you. If you ever want to see how well a man is loving his woman, see how well she takes care of herself, and you'll see a woman so put.
If you want to see how well a man is loving his woman, then see how she takes care of herself. Yo, it's I'm like, yo, are y'all really like strong, independent, don't need no man, or is it dependent on how he treats you? Because my thing is this: no matter who I'm with, whether it's I'm dealing with a woman who, brings out the best in me, or a woman who, brings out, or who doesn't bring out the best in me. I am always going to be in. If we were to break up, I'm gonna be ready for the streets because I love myself enough to make sure that no matter who I'm with, I'm gonna take accountability for how I look, how I present myself to the world, no matter what. You know what I'm saying? Like putting that off on I'm not putting that off on a woman. You know what I'm saying? So again, accountability, but let's keep going.
Together, like, man, I know you being loved at home. I could tell by the way your skin glowing. I could tell by the way your edges is laid. I could tell by the way your nails is done. Versus you look.
I could tell how you being loved at home, and that's usually when you see your girl. They be comfortable now. You know what I'm saying? Like they not investing as much time in the gym. They not investing as much time on their nutrition, their cardio, and looking good for you. Like, there's a lot of men that can attest to that.
Look at a woman who done had all the energy sucked out of your life. He putting you through it over there, girl. Your hair ain't been done in months. You ain't shaved them. I was gonna expound on the comment you. So, if you feel like the woman is letting herself go, ask yourself. Your woman is your reflection. Am I loving her correctly to the point that she wants to show up as her best self? What can I do to even take her away from herself, right? Because as our safe spaces, sometimes it's not your man doing anything wrong. We deal with a lot of mental stuff.
She just said it right there. It's not the fact that your man is doing anything wrong, but it's y'all be going through a lot of mental stuff. So whenever you hear men in these certain spaces say things like, we're not necessarily women. Whenever you hear men say, which she will allude to in a couple seconds, but you'll hear men say something to the effect of, we're not protecting you. You need to protect women from themselves than against, elements out there in society. But she's gonna say it right here in just a second.
Sometimes your mind is attacking you. Sometimes your emotions is getting the best of you. I need you to come and fight for me. So keeping me safe.
I need you to come and fight for me. But whoa, wait.
Right. Just keeping me safe in the streets. Keep me safe from myself. So
keep me safe from myself. So you know what? Keeping you safe. And you may not want to hear it, but keeping you safe from yourself is going to be, babe, you know what? I've noticed that you've been putting on some extra pounds. I noticed that you're not as mobile as you used to be. Babe, let's do this together. Babe, let's X, Y, and Z. But you know how some women will take that? They will take that as you trying to control me. Some women will take that as you're judging me. You're criticizing me. It's not the fact that I'm trying to. They can never look at it from the perspective of, he has my best interest at heart. And, maybe just from even, and it has to be somewhat self-serving on the male's part. If I'm just gonna keep it a buck, like, he wants to be able to look at the woman that he's with and wants to be physically attracted to her. Like, you don't want your man to step out, but then at the same time, you're not doing the things that would keep your man there. Not saying that if a nigga want to step out, he gonna step out in the same way for a woman. If she want to step out, she gonna step out. But at the same time, like, you wouldn't know if he would step out if you put your 100% all into being that person for your partner on both ends. But anyways, let me finish this out.
So much that I don't get to attack myself. And you come and intervene on my behalf when I start to let myself go instead of leaving me or cheating.
And again, you could intervene, but do she want to take advice? Do she want to take accountability? Do she really want to change what it is that she got going on? Because if she don't want to change what she got going on, then only thing she gonna do is try to manipulate and just try to twist shit on you. And it's like, nah. So, but all right, I did say last call, but I do want to finish this, and then that'll be last call. And then I got one more video, and it's gonna be the last one. So if you haven't already, please make sure you go ahead and like the stream. Get your boy up to 10 likes on the video, on the live stream. It would make your boy happy just to see 10 likes. 10 likes. All right, so we done killed the bottle here. Talking to y'all, talking shit. Oh man. All right. So I got other clips here, but I feel like I need to make them like separate videos. But we here at the end. If you still here, put a one in the chat if you still rocking with your boy over on the YouTube side of the game. All right, we got one last video here. Homosocial now. This one right here. Now, this was a term that I've never heard before. Homosocial. Shout out. Cheers. Okay. Homosocials. So let me pull this up. All right. We're gonna get into it. I'm trying to figure out what OG doing over here on the IG side of the game. Please don't tell me I'm suspended. Please don't tell me I'm suspended. Please. Okay. All right. So the caption reads here. She says, men that don't find women interesting are homosocials. All right. Hold up. Pause. One. Okay. All right. Y'all let me know what we got going on over here, man. If y'all can see me, y'all can hear me, put a 1 in the chat. You can see me, you can hear me, put a 1 in the chat, please. Just so I know what we got going on. Am I suspended? CC done came over here to IG. Am I... Lord, let me check my damn email real quick. Make sure y'all let me know over on YouTube what we got going on, please. All right, I think. All right, I ain't got nothing over here on. in my Gmail. So I just want to make sure. If y'all here, put a 1 before we get into this last video. Okay. Mary's here. Mary got a 1 in the chat. CC got a 1 in the chat. All right. And then I'll just chop this up for the playback. Yeah, okay, good. Okay, cool. IG by accident. All right, bet. All right, just wanted to make sure here, because after last week and people trolling and saying whatever and whatever the fuck. I was like, damn, okay. All right. So cool. All right, so let's see. So let's play this last video, man. Hey, man, y'all some troopers, man, hanging in here. Cause after this, I gotta put something in my stomach for real. All right, so here we go. She says men that don't find interesting are homosocials. That's a new term. Everything he finds interesting involves other men going to sporting events, watching the game, playing basketball, end quote. Thoughts. Black women, y'all really gotta gotta come together and y'all gotta have a talk. Y'all gotta have a talk, man. Y'all gotta have a talk and figure out, what it is y'all gonna do. Cause I don't know. But here we go. Homosocials. It's a new term.
You're in a relationship with a man, you have to listen to what he says and how he feels about women in general. Because a lot of us are dating men that are homosocials. And homosocials mean that he's not homosexual at all. He just does not find women interesting. Everything that he finds interesting has something to do with other men. Going to sporting events, hanging out with them, watching the game, playing basketball. If you ask him, hey, what do you think about this comedian? Oh, she not funny. You don't think no women are funny? Oh, what do you like to do with women? Everything involves another male. So they only find desire in having sexual experiences with women, but they don't find women interesting. And if you listen to that, you can save yourself a lot of trouble up front, because you'll find out he really don't like women like that. Because everything he finds interesting in is stuff that him and his homeboys would do. Him and his homeboys will like photos on Instagram. Him and his homeboys will try to send photos that are inappropriate back and forth. That's what he finds interesting. You're in a relationship with a man, you have to listen to what he says and how he's interesting.
She said, homosocial. I said, hold on.
Hey, put that on a card.
My are just cool. I mean, I just like them. They just fun to hang around. I don't know. That's my dog. Right,
but it's okay for that to be your dog, but do you also find joy in hanging out with your wife or your spouse or your significant other? Some men don't find any joy in women. They don't find them entertaining. They don't think they're good actresses. They don't think they're good politicians. And that will manifest within the relationship.
But that's also because some women don't know how to provide the peace that our boys provide either.
Interesting.
She said
he came in at the end to try to save it and try to dispute the point, but homosocial. Like, what are we again, this is what I mean whenever I say that, like, women will try to use anything to try to manipulate men into liking and thinking and being the same way that they are, when we are just not wired the same way. And I respect the differences between biological, let's be clear, biological male or men, female, women. I respect those differences. Like, as much as, I like being around women, enjoying the warm embrace of a woman, as much as I like, just having a decent, just back and forth, just conversation and dialogue and like seeing where y'all come from on certain topics, that does not mean that, like, because I enjoy things that men bond over, that somehow that makes me some kind of homosocial. But let me pull this up one more time. Let's review it. Let's pause it and all that good stuff. If I'm tripping, you know, I'm sure y'all will let me know. But I don't think I'm tripping on this one. Like, I really try to be reasonable. I try to be reasonable and fair, but if y'all be saying some goofy shit, this is goofy. This is goofy, honestly and truly.
He feels.
All right, here we go. Let's break this down point by point. Here we go.
About women in general, because a lot of us are dating men that are homosocials, and homosocials mean that he's not homosexual at all. He just does not find women interesting.
He does not find women interesting. Okay. Well, let's explore that a bit deeper. Rather than trying to shame him for not finding women interesting, have women ever thought about, like, am I an interesting person? Do I, provide qualities and attributes that men would actually, outside of my body or my physical appearance, that men would actually find interesting? The things that men want. The things that men want, are those things interesting? Like, because again, degrees, education, job titles, things of that nature are cool. I know that you're not a bum. I know that you can take care of yourself. That's great. I think that's fantastic. I think that, you should celebrate your victories. At the same time, though, like, if you're also dealing with a man who is accomplished, has his own everything, y'all like to brag about on these dating apps and this, that, and the third, like, I mean, y'all would just say that he's being an adult. Like, I would look at you as the same. Like, okay, cool. That's great. But then it's like, who are you outside of your career, your profession? Are you someone that is easy to get along with? How do you treat strangers? How do you treat your friends, your family? Are you really, because women love to throw the emotionally intelligent or having a high emotional IQ around. But then, the minute that you call them out on something, it's, oh, I was on my period, I was on this and that and the third, and now all of a sudden all the emotional IQ shit gets thrown out the window. But wait, hold up. I thought no matter what, you could remain intelligent on an emotional level. But okay, so we gotta make concessions for your hormones and that time of the month and shit. All right, cool, got it. All right, bet. But at the same time, you wouldn't consider my biological needs in terms of maybe not wanting to be monogamous to just one woman. But cool, got it, bet. All right, let's see. Let's keep going here.
Everything that he finds interesting has something to do with other men. Going to sporting events, hanging out with them, watching the game, playing basketball. If you ask him, hey, what do you think?
Homosocial. So you want to hang out with you want to hang out with the guys. Because you know what? Look, as much as I find women interesting and cool to be around, and especially when they want to be, or I place them in their soft girl era, their feminine energy. I don't want to do the same shit that women like to do. I just don't. Like, I don't want to wash your hair. Because women will do that. They will ask you to wash their hair, take their braids out, condition their scalp. Doing things that their homegirl or their hairstylist would do, and I'm just not into that. I'm just not into that. And if that makes me someone who would be in need of a hug, then I guess I'll just be that. But when it comes to hanging out with the homies, like, yeah, you know what? When me and the homies link up, it's never no drama. It's never no drama. Like, you know what I'm saying? We'll pull up at the bar. We'll have drinks. I'll pull up at the homie's crib. You want to order Uber Eats. We'll take care of the kids. We'll split the tab. Like, it's never no issues when it comes to dealing with the bros. All right. So if that makes me a homosocial, okay, cool. But then if we talking about sporting events, playing basketball, look, man, y'all already know, man, the WNBA is not that exciting. Let me hit play so I can get up out of here.
About this comedian. Oh, she not funny. You don't think no women are funny? Oh, what do you like to do with women? Everything involves another male. So they only find desire in having sexual experiences with women, but they don't find women interesting. And if you listen to that, you can save yourself a lot of trouble up front, because you'll find out he really don't like women like that. Because everything he finds interesting in is stuff that him and his homeboys would do. Him and his homeboys will like photos on Instagram. Him and his homeboys will try to send photos that are inappropriate back and forth. That's what he finds interesting. You're in a relationship with a man, you have
homosocial. I said, hold on.
Hey, put that on a card.
My are just cool. I just like them. They just fun to hang around. That's my dog. Right.
But it's okay for that to be your dog, but do you also find joy in hanging out with your wife or your spouse or your significant other? Some men don't find any joy in women. They don't find them entertaining. They don't think they're good actresses. They don't think they're...
Okay, so again, man, it's the lack of self-awareness and lack of accountability. If men are not finding women interesting or really wanting to be around them because for whatever the fuck reasons they got, like, why is that on the men? But you know what? We'll be homosocials. Let's get into some of the comments, and then we're gonna get up out of here. It's 12:30. We're doing good tonight. Shout out to me. All right, let's see. At any point, does a woman examine that it could just be her and not the entire gender? Let me put a heart by that, because I just said that. Could it just be you that I'm just not interested in? Just not interested in. And that's cool. But you know what? As women, y'all got to go back to the drawing board and be like, okay, I feel like whenever I present this to the dating market, they go ghost. They don't engage. They don't respond. It can't be everybody. Like, you are the common denominator here in all of these situations. All right, so let's see. Someone said it's top tier manipulation. Someone else said, is it possible some men don't enjoy being around certain women because they aren't enjoyable to be around? Women hate anything men enjoy that doesn't involve them. Does this work in the inverse? This is a new way of calling straight black men gay. Yeah.
Why are you gay?
Please put tariffs on microphones.
You
If
are
it wasn't for sex, a lot of men would never interact with a woman. She's a comedian, so I wouldn't take her seriously. At this point, everyone with podcasts gets on my nerves. Just go find someone you vibe with and keep it pushing. Now, see, now this is a woman right here. Of course, she would say this. At this point, everyone with podcasts gets on my nerves. Now, again, because it's so hard for women to go against the sisterhood, they throw everyone in the mix. Whereas, you come here and I be like, niggas be fucking up, men be on some bullshit, but that's expected though. Men are expected to be on bullshit, but for women, hey, it has to be the men. It's something wrong with the men. But let's see. Y'all missing the whole point, fam. I never understood men who stay up under their HBS all the time. I don't know what a HBS is. It's very important to men. It's very important for men to find a woman they enjoy inside and outside of the bedroom. But he has to want that. Some men just don't. Again, man, it's just a lot of is shaming language to a degree. Because who's to say that anyways, I agree. Don't invite me anywhere if women won't be there. I'm too old for the quote unquote He-Man woman haters, man cave-ish. Okay. Okay. All right. Anyways. Sign languages 101. Translation from feminese to Manglish. Women hate it when everything isn't about them. To be you have to be likable. Women should be more likable. And I'm just going to leave it right there. I'm going to leave it right there. Women should just be more likable. And if women are finding themselves in predicaments where they're not finding themselves in likable positions, then it's time for some reflection. It's time for some accountability. It's time for a few of those things. But, that's where we're at. That is where we at. There's nothing wrong with a man being with his boys. Men being men is a turn on. Women just want men obsessed with them. And that's not real life. It's not, Cece. It's really not real life. Because at the end of the day, the man, the moment that your man becomes obsessed with you, it might be cool for, it might be cool for a little while. It could be cool for a moment. But then after a while, you're gonna be like, yo, does he have any goals? Like, what is he working towards? Why is he always up in my business? And things of that nature. And it's just like, yeah. It's just not real life, man. After a while, you are gonna get tired of the person that you've been with. It's not to say that you're gonna go out here and just cheat on them and get with other folks and things of that nature, but I mean, it's just, if you've been eating ice cream every day for the last 2 weeks, you're gonna get tired of ice cream and you're gonna want something different. This is what it is. So, I mean, I just don't think that women want to find themselves appealing or interesting to men. They would rather live in their soft girl era, not put in any work, and expect for the man to do everything. So, but nevertheless, man, it is 12:38. I think I've done pretty good on timing, and yeah, we're gonna round this out for tonight with some D'Angelo. I hope y'all are humping tonight. Hope y'all are doing more than what I'm doing. What's boring to men in relationships? Actually, a good question. What's boring to men in relationships? Let me think about that. Yeah. Let me think about that one. That's a good question. Let me play this last joint over here on YouTube, and if you want to come over to IG and do some after show type of stuff, kind of get a little bit more raw and uncut. But I'll play this last song that I know is going to get copyrighted, but it is what it is. And we're going to get up out of here. R.I.P. to D'Angelo.
Watching lovers do the thing.
Appreciate you, Mary.